Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna, also known as Keto in Canada, and today I am celebrating 91 weeks on the ketogenic diet. Thank you so much for being here. I do post daily over on Instagram, videos, pictures, that sort of thing. So go on, follow me over there at Keto in Canada, if you're interested. So I am getting ready to eat lunch in my car by myself because sometimes I do that. It actually takes me back to before I started keto. I would a lot of the time come to this park, sit in my car and eat by myself, and I would listen to keto podcasts. One particular keto podcast I listened to, this is the difference between now and then. Today I'm eating a pita pit salad. I got a Greek salad, I should show you. It is delicious. It's got chicken, bacon, tzatziki sauce, oil and vinegar, some spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, and a little bit of red onion. So look at all these greens. That's what I'm eating today. When I used to come here and eat in the park, I would go to Burger King. I would get their crispy chicken sandwich, which I can vouch for is probably the best chicken sandwich in the world. And not good for you whatsoever, but I would get that, and I would get large fries, extra mayo on the side for my french fries. Also, if you've never tried that, also very bad for you, don't do that, but it's good. And I would sit here in my car listening to these podcasts. One particular podcast talked about cheat meals on keto, and it talked about food in the way that it's an addiction, more so sugar, right? But it would talk about food in the way that it was an addiction, and it said, are cheat meals okay on keto? And I very specifically remember listening to this podcast, and it's saying that you really need to adapt to a lifestyle and not have cheat meals. It doesn't really sit well with me, especially at the time, because you want to be able to but to enjoy all the variety of foods and flavors and crunchiness and taste that, the world has to offer, right? So it kind of sucks when you think, oh, but I have to go to the fair and I don't get to have the funnel cakes or whatever people eat at fairs or the snow cones, stuff like that. So it related food as an addiction the same way you would have an addiction to alcohol or drugs, because food for many people is an addiction, and I would 100% agree with that. It makes me feel better. And that's why I would come and I would sit in my car and I would eat the french fries and the mayo and the chicken sandwich, and I would try to educate myself on how to do things better, but I really didn't know yet how to do that. And when I heard this podcast that talked about food being an addiction, and when people say, well, I've been good for 30 days, so I should just be allowed to go eat, those french fries now, because I've been strict. I've been good. And because I've been good, I'm going to go eat something that's bad for me as a reward. And I tell you, when I first started keto, I was dead set on, I really believed this concept. You don't hear of a drug addict who said, hey, I haven't shot up in a month, so just one hit. Or an alcoholic in recovery who says, listen guys, it's been 6-8 weeks, no alcohol, I can casually enjoy a beer with you. But the fact of the matter is, one beer would lead to 2 beers, which leads to 3 beers, which leads to the potential of completely going back to where you were before you made all that progress in that 8 weeks. And that is exactly how it is with food too. And I will vouch for that. I think food is an addiction. It's what people use to make themselves feel better when they don't have other tools or other outlets. And I agree that if you have the mindset, I've done that. I've done 6 days, really perfect eating, Sundays, total crapshoot. Eat whatever I want. I would eat the worst meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. and totally blow my diet out of the water, but I was still losing weight. But it's the ability to come back from that most people struggle with. You know, most people cannot just have one slice of pizza or a handful of potato chips. There are plenty of people. I shouldn't say most people. Usually those people might have another outlet that they're using when they're not having a good day. They don't need the food to really fill that void. It might be that they drink a bottle of wine. It might be that they go for a run and they've just found this balance within their life. But for me, food is a drug. It always makes me feel better. Yes, when you're eating keto, for me it helps manage that addiction because I'm not having the swings in blood sugar where my body's needs something. So 91 weeks keto, there is a point of this. 91 weeks keto, I have not yet had a cheat meal. And I cannot believe that, because when I first started that first 30 days, I was like, you guys, I'm a cyclical keto person. There's no way I'm going to do this full out. And yet here I am, 91 weeks in, and I still haven't had that French fry. I can remember what they taste like, though. And I'm sure I will one day. I mean, God, I'm not perfect, and life's not perfect, but somehow I've been able to maintain this, and I really have enjoyed it. What else has been going on this week? I went to Toronto on Monday. I was an anxious mess because Toronto traffic is horrible. I was meeting brand new people. I met up with a couple girls from Smart Sweets, a food scientist, and their chief operating officer, and that was really cool. And we had a lovely lunch at a place called Union 72. The website's union72.ca, and I got a salad there that was absolutely delicious. And I said that I didn't want the potato in it. They have like these roasty potatoes. They're like these balls of potatoes that looked really good. But I said I didn't want those, and they actually gave me extra bacon, and I didn't even have to ask for that. So Union 72, try it if you're ever in Toronto. And then I went to Eaton Center, which was a crazy zoo, and I felt like a very small fish in a very big pond. It was really busy. It was really uncomfortable for me. All I bought was underwear. I got a great deal on underwear. $5 pairs for $35, but I paid over $40 in parking when I was in Toronto for the day in the 3 different spots that I had to park because I had to drive. And then I went for dinner with my friend Amanda at a place called the Bedding Dam. I forget what it's called. Anyways, I got a BLT on a plate with no bun and a Caesar salad, and it was delicious. And then I got home really, really late. So that was my Monday. And meanwhile, I've developed a rash on my back. I'll show you a picture of it because I have it on my phone. So yeah, that's my rash. And now it's kind of spread onto my shoulders, but I think it's going away. A lot of people had ideas about what the rash was. Maybe it was folliculitis. I don't know if that's right, but it's like the hair follicles get infected or inflamed. Something like from the hot tub, that's probably from my hot tub, or it's from my sweatiness or whatever. I'm not sure what it came from. It could be from the hot tub, although we're fairly clean with it, and it's been recently cleaned out, but the rash seems to be fading. I also started taking just yesterday, and I'm pretty bad at this. I've only had 3 pills, but it's called Now Super Enzymes. Now is the brand, and Super Enzymes is the bottle. And it basically helps you digest and break down fats and absorb more nutrients from your food. So it's a digestive enzyme, and I'm going to see, how that fares. I'm going to try taking that. The guy at the food store said that if you are without a gallbladder, you should be taking a digestive enzyme before every meal. And that most people don't know that who don't have their gallbladder. So, well, I think this is my last update. Nate's been away. I did a booty workout at home. I went to do a walk run. It was really hard. Running is still crazy tough for me. It's one of those things, maybe I'll conquer it one day. And I've been working my ass off lately. Work's been really busy, which is why this video is one day late. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Thank you for tuning in to my weekly vlog here on my keto journey. I appreciate that you're here. I wish we could all get together and have a big chat, but if you're on your own keto journey, please stick with it. I've been, since I started working out in December, I haven't lost any additional weight. I have been weighing myself. I weighed 144 this morning, so I am maintaining, but I still would love to lose some more weight. And so think about me if you have 1 week where you don't lose weight, because I'm going on I don't know how many weeks this is. Well, 91 minus 52. So we're at about 40 weeks without any weight loss here. And I'm still doing these YouTube videos, but my keto journey continues. Yeah. So if you enjoy my content, I would love for you to follow along on my journey. I'm sure it's going to get interesting. I have a feeling that there's big things coming for me just around the corner. I just have no idea what they are, and I hope that you will be here to share in those things with me. Thanks, guys. Have a great long weekend. Ew, what did I do there? Bye.